Hi team, good morning everyone. See team, in the last session, so in the last session, we discussed some types of joins are discussed. That is equijoin, non-equijoin, cross join, outer joins. These are all last session we completed, guys. Okay, and we started one of the type of join. We started that is self join. Self join means to joining the tables itself. To join the tables itself. That is called self-joined. So means we can join in the from class. In the from class, we can join different tables we can join, or else same tables also we can join. But if you join the same tables in the from class, see, in the from class, what are the tables are joining? Both are same tables. That type of join is what you call self joins. We can. So whenever if you are joining the two tables are same, then what happens now? What are the columns you are selected? Column names also same. Because in employee table, the first employee table we have the employee number, employee name, column names. Here also same column names, no? So here, once you execute this query, you will get error, ambiguity error, duplicate column names. Right or wrong? System is confusing. This column is belongs to which table? This is belongs to which table? In this scenario, the previous examples, so what you write down, preceding column names, table names we placed. But here I place the table names here. EMP dot employee number, EMP dot employee number, EMP dot ename, EMP dot ename. Because two tables are same, same tables I placed. Now also you will get error. Why? Table names also same, column names also same. Right or wrong? EMP dot ename, EMP dot ename. Again, repetition, duplicate. In this scenario, compulsory we should be use table aliases mandatory. Sometimes what you are using now, table names preceding, but now table aliases are mandatory, guys. Table aliases are mandatory. That's why here to write self-join queries, we must use table aliases that are mandatory, guys. Right, guys. Okay, guys. Right. Now, but how to write this join query? Here we write down. One table name I take alias E1, another table name I take alias E2. So inside the table, what are the columns we have? We can call as E1 dot E1 dot E1 dot. Inside this table, what are the columns you have? We can select E2 dot E2 dot. Here, E1 dot employee number, E1 dot ename. E2 dot employee number, E2 dot ename. Both are different, yes, exactly, both are different. Exactly, both are different. That is, guys. Okay, right. So here table aliases are mandatory, compulsory in this joins list. Right. See one example. Write a query to display superiors. Superiors and their subordinates. This is a query requirement. Superiors and their subordinates. Means boss name and his subordinate name I want to display. Boss name and his subordinate name. Both I want to display one by one. How to display that output? How to display that output? That is. Now, this query right now I'm discussing by using one simple table first of all. Okay, one sample table here I write down. EMP. EMP. Okay. The employee number. Employee name. MGR. Okay. Seven 7369. Smith is the employee. Hamza is 790. Sound 499. Allen. 7698. Next one, 7521. 7566. Jones. 783. Next one is 7698. Blake. 783. Seven 7839 King. Next was 7902 Ford. 7566. Next, 7788 Scott. 7566. This is one sample table first. In this table, we have the superiors and their subordinates are there. Okay. Smith is one of the employee. His boss is 7902. Who is that boss? Ford. Ford is the employee. Ford boss is 7466 Jones. Jones is the boss. Okay. Now Jones becomes as the employee. Jones' boss is King. King has no boss. This is the relation. Okay. Now select the E1 dot ename, comma, E2 dot ename from EMP E1, comma, EMP E2, where E1 dot employee number is equal to E2 dot employee number. That is case. Okay. First C. E1 dot employee number, E2 dot employee number. E from E1, E2. These are the aliases. Na? Here, one table name is EMP. Alias is E1. I take another table with the same data. Na? I take alias is E2. E1, E2. Right, guys. Now, inside this table, what are the columns you have inside this first table? You can call as E1 dot E1 dot. Inside this table, what are the columns we have? You can call as E2 dot E2 dot. Okay? Right. Now, Here we write down as alias superior as subordinate. As subordinate. That is those. Okay. Now, first E1 dot employee number I taking. First employee table E1 dot employee number. In the employee table, E1 table, I take employee number. What is the employee number, guys? 7369. 7369 is equal to this E1 dot employee number is equal to E2 dot MGR. E2 dot MGR. By mistake, I did an employee number. Okay, MGR. So E1 dot employee number is equal to E2 dot MGR. This 7369 is available in MGR in the C2 table. 7369. Is it available? No. Leave it. Leave it. Means first condition is false. Nothing record is there. Again, from E1 table, next record is taken. What next employee number? 7499. This 7499 is equal to E2 dot MGR. Anybody is the 7499 here? No. Again, where condition becomes false, nothing displays. Leave it. Observe this, guys. This is important right now. 7566. 7566. 7566 equal to E2 dot MGR. Right or wrong? 7466. Is it available? Yes. Yes, it is available. Yes, it is available, guys. Okay, here E1 dot employee number equal to E2 dot MGR. Is it available? Yes, exactly match. What that names are displays. Condition is becomes true. Condition becomes true. What it displays, guys? E1 dot E name here is selected. What that E1 dot E name? Jones. Jones displays. And here condition is true, na? 7466 here. What the corresponding name? Code. Here, code displays. Again, once again, explain, guys. E1 dot employee number is taken from E1 table, that is 7466, is matched with E2 table of MGR. The 7466 is available in E2 table of MGR. Yes, it is available. Yes, condition is true. Then correspond names are displays. Jones displays. Here, Ford displays. Because E1 dot E name is Jones, so E2 dot E name as Ford. Next, same 7466 is compared with any other MGRs. Okay, one record displays. Any there? Yes, one more is there. So E1 dot E name is Jones only. It is not changed right now. But here E2 dot E name is Scott. Here, what you are observing, guys? Under superior Jones, two employees are working. Ford is working. Scott also is working. Okay, guys, understood now? Okay. So leave it. Completed. Next one is taking, sir, 7698. 7698. This 7698 equal to E2 table of MGR. Any 7698 is there? Yes, here it is there. Yes, condition is true. Yes, condition is true. Then Blake displays here. Here, Allen displays. So Blake. Anybody is there the same 7698? Anybody else here? 7698? No. Okay, only one record is there. Okay, completed. Next one is from E1 table, 7839 is taking. 7839. is equal to E2 table of MGR. Yes, it is match. Who is that name? Jones match. Yes, Jones is match. So King Jones. Same 7698. One more MGR is there. Who is that MGR? Blake. King Blake. Okay, 7902 next. 7902. Anybody is there 7902 in this E2 table MGR? Yes. Condition is true. E1 dot E name is Ford. E2 dot E name is Smith. Under Ford, Smith is working. Dollars and double it. Anybody is there? No. Yes, completed. Completed. Output is completed. This is the output. That means C. These are superiors, subordinates. Here I take alias, na? Superior, subordinate. Superior, subordinate distance. Jones, under Jones, Ford is working, Scott is working. Under King, under Blake, Allen is working. Under King, Jones, Blake is working. Under Ford, Smith is working. This is a self-join query, guys. Okay. If you want to display this type of self-relation output, then we can use self-joins. Guys, self-joins are executed on. Here also the table contains self-foreign key, self-reference. Means this type of relation is available. Employee number, MGR. This type of relation is available. Same table. Then only it is possible, guys. Maximum number of times. Okay. Now. Right, guys. I could execute this query. Superiors, subordinates. Under Jones, Salmon, Archana is working. Under Blake, 5 employees are working according to our employee table. Okay. According to our employee table, this is okay. Sir, Blake displays na. I won't display. These are blanks. I want to display because Blake is repeated na. King is repeated. One time I want to display. Suppose BREAK, break on E name. Break on E name. Not displays. Break on E name. E name. Break on Blake. Break on E name means actually Jones displays only one time. Near okay. Okay, now displays. Okay, actually break command is working. Break. See, suppose I write down break on DEPT and suppose. Select star from EMP order by DEPT and O. Observe this, guys. 10. These employees are working in 10. Remaining employees. Okay. 20. These employees are working in 20. Right? These employees are working in 30. Means Repetitions are not displays. Once you write down break on column name, that's why here okay. But here break on E1 dot E name, it is not possible. It is not accepting actually. Break on E1 dot E name. Now check it out. Our query. No. Okay, no problem at all. Okay, guys, this is a self join query to join the tables itself. I will discuss one by one what is the meaning of break on, everything you discuss. Those are the editor commands actually. It comes in set line 100, set pages 100, just like, okay? All right. So the next one is one more query by using this self join. One more query, guys. Write a query to display. Write a to display who are getting more than their boss's salaries. See, read this query. Write a query to display who are getting more than their boss's salaries. Actually, anybody is getting more than his boss salary? Anybody is getting? No. Because subordinate salary is less than boss salary, na? But maybe it is possible, guys. Maybe it is possible. How it is? Simple, guys. You are a boss, so you join company newly, and according to the company rule, the boss salary, you are a manager. Your manager salary starting from minimum at 8,000 to maximum 10,000. That is a range actually. Okay, your salary fixed with 9,000 rupees. Now, for you, company is assigned one subordinate. That subordinate is a clerk designation. Now, clerk already joined few years ago. Means he has that 10 plus years experience in the same company. Okay. Now that subordinate is getting right now 12,000 rupees because based on that incremented every year now he's getting 12,000. But you are getting 9,000. Your subordinate is getting more than you, right or wrong? Yes, maybe it is possible. Maybe it is possible, guys. I won't display that type of information. Who are getting more than their boss's salaries? If you want to display that query now, simple, guys. Simply we write down select E1.ename as employee name, comma, E1.sal as employee salary, comma, E2.ename as boss name, E2.sal as boss salary. As boss salary. From EMP E1, comma, EMP E2. Where E1 dot employee number is equal to E2 dot MCR. First here what happens now? This condition established relation boss and subordinate. Just now we complete one query na. So this condition establish boss and subordinate relation. It is established. Okay. Right. Now, don't place the semicolon here. And one more condition is there. And E1 dot salary, employee salary is greater than E2 dot salary. E2 means manager, na, boss. E2 is the boss, na. E1 is the employee. Here, E1 dot E name as employee salary. E2 dot salary as a boss salary. Yeah. The employee salary is greater than his boss salary. Oh, these are getting there. These are the bosses actually, right? These are the employees. Means we write on condition opposite. We write on ulta. These two employees are getting this. These two employees are getting more than their boss. Hemant, Archana, both are employees. Both are the employees. They are getting 3,131, but his boss salary is 3,075. How much they are getting? 25 rupees they are getting more than their boss salary. This is the case. Okay. So employee and their subordinate. We did establish communication first of all. After that, we write on the condition. Right. Generally, guys, if you want to write any where condition, in the where condition, sir, which table columns you are placed? Generally, primary key column we are placed in right side. Primary key column placed in right side. Foreign key column placed in left side. That is a rule actually. The rule means the performance issue. Okay, na? If you want to see the good performance, primary key column we can place it in right side in where condition. Left side we can place it in foreign key. Why, sir? Generally, I assigned a equal to 10. How it is executed internally? How it is executing? We are saying a equal to 10, a value 10. But the execution process is right to left, right or wrong. Right to left means 10 is assigned into a variable. The execution process is right to left. Here also, the comparison also is like right to left comparison. So once you place that primary key column, then what happens? Primary key unique column, unique value. Now, unique value is compared with multiple values. Okay, na? But once you place opposite, here foreign key, here primary key means what happens now? Multiple values are comparing with MZR, na? Employee number. Multiple values are comparing. That is a performance issue. That's why right side we can take primary key column, left side you can take foreign key column. That is the rule actually in where class. Okay? Right. Next one is write a query to display who are joined before joining up their bosses. Before joining up their bosses. Symbol above query, only the column names are changed. Instead of salary, you can take hire as date of job. He to the team, boss name, hire as boss date of job. And E1 dot hire date. Less than it is coming, guys. Senior means less than. Yeah. See, these are guys. Okay, guys. These are some examples related to our self-joins. Right. See, these are the types of joins. If you try to write any join query, so you must follow some rules actually. The rule is, I discussed already. Once again, I discuss. I have the department table. I have DEPT DID, DNAME, location. The employee table, EID, ENAME, DID. Okay. Shift table, shift ID and shift name. Task table, task ID, task name. Transaction date, transaction ID, transaction date, employee ID, department ID, shift ID, task ID, and status. These are the tables I have. Basically, I have right now 5 tables. Department ID, department table, employee table contains employee data, shift table contains shift to details, task ID contains task details, transaction table contains. Means daily we are assigning tasks to each and every employee. So that employee ID, that employee is working which department, which shift is working, what task we try to assign, and finally what the status. The task is complete or not, pending or completed or something. Right. My requirement is write a query to display the employee ID, the employee name, department ID, department name. He's working with shift now, shift name. Or shift ID, shift name. Okay, na? Shift ID, shift name. Task ID, task name. Next, status. Task date. Okay, na? Task date and status. Status. Which employees are completed task today? This is my query. I want to display which employees are completed task. I want to display those employee records. I want to display which employees are completed task today. So how it is, guys? How it is? Right, guys. Now, so how many tables right we need to join? 5 tables. Because the column belongs to 5 tables, na? Yes. First of all. But how many join conditions required? 5 minus 1, minimum 4 join conditions. Okay, first write the query. Select E1.eid, E.ename, D.did, D.dname, SID, S.sname, T.tid, D.ename, tr.tdate, tr.status. From emp, e, dpt, d. Task, shift, yes. Shift, yes. Task 3. Transaction table, here. Okay. These are the tables where first I try to join these two tables. So E.did is equal to D.did. When we can join these two, then corresponding data it displays. This is one join condition. Next, and S.shift id equal to tr.shift id. So S.sid is equal to tr.sid. Then once you join these two, the corresponding shift name we can fetch. Okay, right. And tr.tad equal to task.tad equal to tr.tad. So t.tad is equal to tr.tad. And tr.dad equal to dp.dad. tr.dad is equal to d.dad. These are the conditions, guys. These are conditions. Okay, 4 conditions are completed now. Now, which employees are completed? Task today. Completed task means today tr.status equal to y. Status y means completed, na? And today only. Today means we know already one condition we write down. Truncate of tr.tdate, truncate of task date is equal to truncate of CZ. Yeah. CZ means today, 21st November. 21st November equal to your transaction at 21st November. Who are completed task, corresponding names are displayed. This is the final query, guys. Okay, here, this much of lines of query comes. So once you join properly, once you write the query step by step properly, then automatically you will get the final output. Okay, but in this query, suppose by mistake I forget this first condition. I forget the first condition. I write down the remaining conditions. Write down. After that, I write down checking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 conditions are write down. Okay, good. 5 conditions are write down. The query is executed. No problem, sir. If you forget this condition, no issue. Query is executed. Okay, na? System is not waiting to give this condition, not waiting. The query is executed, but you will get wrong output. Which type of output you will get? C. Because in real time, most of the employees, most of the developers are doing this type of mistakes. That's why here I'm discussing which mistakes are doing in real time. Now, based on this remaining conditions, suppose 50 records are coming, 50 rows are coming based on the remaining records. Okay, na? Into in these conditions, which table column we are missing? In these conditions, which table column we are missing? Which table column is missing in conditions? Anybody can guess? Employee table is missing because shift table is joined, transaction table is joined, task table is joined. Right or wrong? Only employee table is missing in this join condition. Right or wrong? So, but in from class, I selected employee table is selected in from class. But where class, in the where condition, I forget that employee table is not placed in where condition. Then what happens, guys? According to this remaining condition, 50 records are coming, 50 records into number of records in employee table. Suppose in employee table we have 5 records, suppose. Totally you will get 250 rows you will get. 250 rows you will get. Why, sir? Because in from class you are selected, but where class you forget the table. Then what happens? Which table you are forget? The table number of records into the remaining 250 rows. You are confusing where the error, where the error, where the error. This is a mistake. This is called cross join. What is the cross join? From class I place the table names, but there is no where condition. That is a cross join. Huh? Means you will get cross join output. Repeated data you are getting. How we are getting? Anytime you are getting repeated data in your join query, most number of times, simply we can find out. See, in from class, what are the tables right now we are placing? This is the most important point. In from class, what are the tables you are placing? Those tables are placed in join conditions or not. First you check it out. All tables are touching join conditions. Yes, employee table is placed, department table, task table, transaction table. Yes, all tables are placed. Then you can concentrate on remaining conditions. Okay, na? Remaining condition, what it may be based on the query requirement, you can write, but you must check this one. Once you place all columns, all tables here in join condition, 100% you will get the output. Okay, guys? That is. So, yes, Dharni, why are you using this truncate instead of toChar? Yes, this is today we discuss one new concept here. Truncate command today we discuss. Actually, what do I write down? toChar. toChar of OTR, TDate, comma, MMYYYY equal to this date toChar we are using. But right now, why are you using this truncate? This is simplest condition. I discuss now. Okay? Right. See here, this is a join condition. So if you write any join queries, the primary formula is in from class, what are the tables you are placing? Those tables are placed in join conditions or not. If you forget any table column in this join, any table is missing, first you should be placed. Then you will get the proper output, guys. Okay, na? This is the primary rule to write the join queries. Okay. Remaining you can write down. Remaining conditions group by, having, order by. Based on the query requirement, we can place, no issue about that. Okay. Fine. Now here, why are you using this truncate command, sir? What is the difference between toChar and truncate? Instead of this, what you write down last time, the last sessions I discussed today means toChar of tr.tdate equal to MMYY I write down. MMYYYY. Sorry. Is equal to, I write down 2 care of sysdate, I write down. Sysdate means 21st November. Now from the 21st November, 11/11/2023 is taking 11/11/2023 means this is a current month. But current date means today date only. Today date means what I write down? DD also you write down. That is. DD also you write down. Then what happens guys? Once you write that this condition, 21st November equal to 21st November is taking. Yes, this is one type of way. Second type, this is the second type. How this one is executed? Why are you using truncate? Suppose I did update one play card. Update EMP set IR date is equal to today date where employee number equal to 7788. Observe this guys. 7788 employee date is matched with sysdate. Right? How much? 754 updated. At the time of 754 time, updated 7788 employee is today date. Check it out employee date. Today 21st November, yes. Updated na? Means today one new employee joined, I recruited that employee at 7:54 AM. I recruited. At the end of the day, I want to check out who are joined today. Who are joined today, I want to display. Who are joined today, I want to display. Then how to write the query now? Simple, select star from EMP where IDate equal to sysdate. Right or wrong? Sysdate means 21st November equal to 21st November. Who are joined? Yes, one employee joined. Is it employee coming? No. Why? Date is there now. 21st November is there. Today also 21st November. Dates are matched, guys. But internally, timings are not matched. Because this record I'm updating 7:54 AM. Now I'm executing this query 7:56 AM. Here what happens? Timings are different. Timings are different. Dates are same. Timings are different, guys. C. Select employee number. 2 care of IR date, comma, DD, MON, YYYY, comma. I want to display timings also, sir. HHMISS, A dot N dot, comma, 2 care of sysdate, comma, DD, MON, YYYY, HHMISS. From EM, where employee number equal to 7788. Observe this case. 7788 employee 21st November. When I update the record 7:54, na? This is. But system date is 7:57 because right now 7:57 right now here. Right or here what happens? Dates are matched, guys. 7788 date of joining today date is matched, but internally timings are not matched. In this scenario, yes, exactly. We can use timestamp push page, but timestamp also the same problem. Because sysdate timestamp is changed, according to the current date and time taking sysdate, but the high date is taking at the time of updating time. Anytime what happens now? Anytime, timings are not matched, guys. In the same day, times are not matched. Right now, 7:58. Execute this query, then what happens? 7:58, 16 seconds. So, timings are different or not matched. That's why you got no row selected here. In this scenario, I want to truncate these timings. Once truncated, it is taking 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0 is taking. Then your query is executing properly. That's why I write down truncate of hire date is equal to truncate of syslin. At the time, what happens now? Timings are truncated. Here taken timings are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Then what happens? Zeros are matched now. Yes. Dates also match. Then display. Archana is joined on this one. That's why we are using truncate command, guys. Understand? For this purpose only we are using truncate. Don't use a round. Round means we have the different structure is there. We discuss later about the round. Just you can use truncate one. Okay? Understand? Or any doubts in this? Anytime if you want to compare today date, we can apply this truncate. Right. So these are the types of the joins. Next one is, guys, we know SQL sublanguages, we know DDL, DML, DRL, we know. The remaining two, that is called DCL and TCL. DCL, TCL, we don't know. Now we are discussing DCL and TCL commands. Data control language. Data control language. Used to control data in between users. Used to control data in between users. Use control data in between users. Means we can share your tables to your colleagues. You are in different user, your colleagues users are different. But in between users, if you want to share your tables, if you want to grant the permissions, then we can use data control languages commands. Okay, it has two commands. One is, guys, grant. Second one is revoke. Grant means to grant the permissions. Revoke means to get back the given permissions. What are the permissions here granted? You can get back. Okay, and here to see the granted permissions, then to use sys underscore to use user underscore prvs underscore mail, and to see the received permissions, to see the then to use user underscore tab underscore prvs underscore rec. These are system table states. These are the both are system tables. System table means you got permission from your colleagues. I want to see what are the permissions I got. By using this table, you can see. Or else I grant my table to my colleagues. Then what are the permissions that I granted to my colleagues? If you want to see from this table, we can see. Means I'll start from tab. What happens? Your tables are displayed now. Same like what are the permissions you are granted. If you want to see, then to use this one. To receive permission, you can see this one. Okay. So how to grant the permissions, how to receive the permissions. So these things we discuss coming session, guys. Okay. Understand, guys? Joins and what are the today we discuss the truncate command. Okay. Bye. Any doubts? Right, guys.
Recording stopped.